Welcome, Wakar, to the show.
Thank you for having
Let's
me.
finally get you to the next point in life
Thank
where you're
you.
getting out of your job and into your own business.
Yes, appreciate it.
So we were discussing before the start of the video some of the businesses you've looked at,
Yes.
and you said you were extremely interested in phone repair business.
Yes, I am.
Why a phone repair business?
So it's easier to help a lot of people to fix their phones when they have cracks in the back of the phone's front, rear cameras, adding cases, removing some dents and stuff like that.
No, I completely agree. It does feel like simple stuff because there's a front side, there's a back side, and there's a camera.
Yes.
I mean, for most people, that's about the only three things that are going to break.
Yes.
For example, compared to, let's say, if you were to do like a grocery store or something where you have 25,000 different items, in this store you only need 3 items per phone.
Yes.
I like your way of thinking. So, have you thought what you're gonna charge people? Like, for example, I have a iPhone,
Yes.
right? My screen breaks.
Yep.
What do you plan on charging me for changing my screen?
So it depends on what phone you have. It's iPhone 15, 15 Pro, or the Pro Max. Depending on the models, the price goes a little bit higher. Not too much, but reasonable amount.
Okay. And to my understanding, the material that's needed for it, I believe we get it from China, they all come at the same price. But the beauty of this business is because the phones are better versions, you can charge more for the thing that costs you almost about the same amount of money.
Yes, it does.
So it's a lot more profitable if somebody brings in like a 16 Pro Max or 15 Pro Max compared to the Pro. What else are you going to be selling?
So I'll be doing repairs and selling with cases, accessories, chargers, adapters, screen protectors, privacies, glass protectors, fancy like cases and etc. like that.
Okay, sounds perfect. What market, where do you live?
So I live in Boston.
Okay, Boston's a little bit more of a high-end area than most of the surrounding cities.
Yes.
So do you plan on opening it in Boston?
Yes, I am.
Now, do you want to be in like the main street or do you want to be in like a suburb type of area?
Like the suburb near Bolson Street, Newberry Street, right near where Prudential Mall is.
Okay, near Prudential Mall. Yeah, the rent is going to be extremely high.
Yes.
Just letting you know off the back. I did look at a business or two on Newberry Street, so I did see the rent rolls. Now for this, you're going to need at least an 800 square foot area.
Yes.
Okay, you want to have a decent sized shop, so when people come in, they know they're coming in into a quality shop,
Yep.
and they're going to buy quality products. So they will pay a premium for the price.
Yes.
Because you're dead center in Newberry Street, you're going to have a lot of foot traffic.
Yes.
You're going to have a lot of students who don't have cars, so they will be your customers.
Yep.
Now for rent rolls, I saw the rents were pretty expensive for Newberry Street. I looked at a 2,000 square foot area, which was about $6,300. So for rough numbers, if 2,000 is 6,000, you're gonna look at, say if you have 1,000 square foot areas, you're gonna have around a $3,000 payment.
Yeah.
All right. In Boston, you have to do first month, last month's, and 2 security deposits.
Yep.
All right, that's 4 rents altogether.
Yeah.
That you have to give up front.
Yes.
2 of them you'll get back at the end of your lease if everything goes well. But is that something that seems reasonable to you?
Yeah, that's
to
fine. Yeah.
Put out. So initial startup cost we're looking at so far $12,000 for the rents,
Yep.
right? For setup of the place, you're gonna need all glass cases.
Yes.
So you're gonna be looking at about $600 per case, where you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 to 7 cases.
Yep.
That's gonna run you about $4,000. So you're gonna have $4,000 for what's it called, fixtures.
Yes.
All right, you're gonna need 2 computers. That'd be $500 for that. You're gonna need a machine that it just grabs the screen, cuts it open from the sides,
Yep.
makes it a lot easier. It's gonna be about $2,500 for the machine.
Yep.
Right. Now, do you have a day job right now, or are you gonna be able to give your business all of your time?
I'm gonna give my business all my time.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Because to make it succeed, you have to give it all of your time.
Yes.
And you can't think of it like a job. This is not a 9 to 5 job. All right. It's from the moment you wake up to the time you go to sleep. It's gonna be all about your business. Even after you close, you're still going to be working, whether you're at home or wherever you are, you're going to be working. So how can I make tomorrow better than today? You're not going to have any employees, okay? That's your biggest benefit. That's the, in America and all of the businesses, at least 30% of the revenues goes directly to employees, and you not having that is a big save for you. However, you're still gonna need to run your house. So there is a threshold that you're gonna have to meet. All right.
Yes.
Let's take a look at what that threshold's gonna be. So you're gonna have $3,000 monthly rent,
Yep.
right? Is there any other expenses you think you're gonna have every month?
Not really, just buying the accessories and stuff.
Buying the accessories and paying for the electricity and any
Yeah.
of the small bills.
Yes.
I will put $500 for the bills. Accessories, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it as a percentage. Everything you buy, you sell at 500x or 500%.
Yeah.
So you bought it for $2.
Yep.
That case you sell for $10. The case you buy for $5,
Yep.
you sell for $25.
Yes.
Just like that, these screens, the ones you buy for $20, you sell for $100. The ones you buy for $25, you sell for $125.
Yes.
All right. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna need a sale. Say if you're in, let's see, you open up the store. The first day you only get like 2 customers come in. Right. We made $200 in sale. Next day we get 5 customers come in. We made $500 in sale. Afterwards, if you get about, say, the third day you don't get any customers, that happens. Don't freak out. Completely normal. The next day you get 3, you get so and so. So if you have, over the course of the month, if you got even on average of 3 customers a day,
Yeah.
you will make about $10,000 to start.
Yes.
All right. Out of the $10,000, 20% is going to go to your cost of purchasing the material. All right.
Yes.
Inventory cost. You will have $8,000 left. From the $8,000, $3,500 has gone into your bills and rent.
Yes.
You have about $4,500 left.
Yeah.
Now that $4,500 initially is going to be your take-home money.
Yes.
All right, because you've already spent the money to open up the shop. Now in this business, just 3 customers a day. Do you think that's a lot?
No, not really.
It's nothing,
No.
right? If you open up at 11 a.m. and you open till 7 p.m., 8 p.m., whatever seems like the right time for that demographic, you will have, each customer will be in there for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes if they get the repairs, an hour,
Yeah.
or they can come back to pick it up the next day. However it is, you don't have a lot going on. You will have a lot of free time on your hand.
Yes.
You can use that free time to grow your business. Now say if you were to have a job, if it was a remote job, you would not have to let go of your job to start this business. For some of our viewers that do work from home or they have a hybrid job, what they can do is they can start a business like this. It's not going to take too much of their time because there's very few customers that come into the start. Because all the items you're selling are high ticket items, customers increase, you can easily afford an employee.
Yes.
So for you, by the time that you get 10 customers a day, you have already made about, your expenses will be the same.
Yeah.
10 customer a day means 300 customers for the month. 300 customers means $30,000.
Yes.
Out of that, 20% is going to go to your cost for buying the material. Your material will cost you $6,000. You're left with $24,000. Out of that, your expenses for bills and rent, $3,500. You're left with $20,500.
Yes.
Just from having 10 customers a day, you're going to make $20,000 every month. What can you do right now in your job to make $20,000 tomorrow in this next coming month?
In the business or
In
just
your job, the job you're doing right now at the bank.
keep on selling?
Other than like rob the bank, what could you do?
You're just gonna tell the clients what the products that we have, it's what's suitable for them, and to help them to grow their interest in their money.
Now that mentality, that's beautiful.
Yes.
You have to take that exact same mentality and put it in your business. All right? You're not there to sell to the customer.
Yes.
You are there to explain to the customer, this is the product that I have, and whether it is a good fit for you or not. My job here is just to educate you on this product, and if it's a good fit for you, subhanallah, let's do it.
Yeah. True.
Right? Well, did that break things down for you a bit? Does it make it easier?
Yes.
We've discussed so many times. I'm like, Waqar, get into business. Waqar, get into business.
Yeah.
Waqar, get into business. Right? you're like, where am I gonna start? Does this help at all by determining, like, it doesn't seem that hard, does it?
No, it's not.
When I broke it down, you can afford the rent up front,
Yep.
right? And if you can give it time, the money will come.
Yes.
The money will come. Boston is an amazing market. The money will come, that I have no doubt about.
Yes, it does.
Before, when you were thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? After breaking down, what do you feel? Does this seem doable?
Yeah, it's actually much doable.
You said you wanted something easy,
Yep.
something you don't have to stress about. Now you have phone cases, you have phone screens sitting in your shop. They're not going to go bad,
Yep.
right? Say if you had any fruit, 3-4 days later, the fruit's going to go bad if you don't sell it. So you might
Yes.
have to discount it. Your screens are not going to go bad, so you're fine. You don't have to stress about that. You only need like 2 customers a day to break even, and if you get 3 to 4 customers a day, you're making good money,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Your job would be to grow that business from 3-4 customers a day to a lot more. When you're making 15-20,000 a month from that, that's going to change your lifestyle.
Yes.
Right? That's going to take you to the next step, and that's only 10 customers away
Yes.
from now. If you start this business, say, when are you going back to Boston?
Next, this Friday coming up.
I'll be in Boston in December. So
Okay.
by December, if you can do the work, feel free to call me anytime. Ask me whatever you looked at, the things you've looked at. Ask me about them. I'll give you my point of view. If you need me to speak to any of the realtors or any of the landlords that you want to rent from, I'm happy to speak on your behalf. I'm happy to help however I can. Now you just gotta tell me when you are ready to take that first step.
Yes.
This business I broke down for you. It's not as much money as I was telling you. Like, if you want to work with me, you gotta have like at least $100,000. Because if it's anything less than that,
There's nothing.
it's not worth it to me, and I don't want to waste your time.
I agree.
But something like this, it's a lot more doable for you,
True.
right? As a friend, I'm still gonna be there and help you however I can. I'm not gonna be there working at your place,
I
but
agree.
I'll come visit.
Yes,
We'll
yes.
smoke hookah over there.
Yes, yes, of course.
In between the customers.
Yeah.
It's you just gotta be ready to take the first step.
True.
I took my first step, and then I just kept taking on one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. And alhamdulillah, it changed my life.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
You're my friend. I want the same for you, man. I want to see you succeed.
Thank you.
I would, like, for example, like when I go on vacation, right? You're here now. Like I want you to come on other vacations with me and go to London. I haven't been to Russia yet. I've been planning to go to Russia. I want you guys to come with me. But before you come with me, I want you to be able to. I don't want it to be a burden on you going on vacation.
True.
I want it to be like it's second nature. Oh yeah, we're going to Russia for the next week or so.
Yes.
That's the type of lifestyle I want for you.
Same
Is
here.
that what you want too?
Yes, I do.
All right, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Let's catch up about this when we're back in the States.
Of course. Thank you for everything.